You're listening to Don't Take Bullshit from Fuckers with your hosts Greg Barrett and Kane Holloway.
Welcome to the podcast that matters. Welcome.
Hello.
I'm Greg Barrett.
I'm Kane Holloway. We have so much energy today. It's spilling out into your lives. People can hear. You might have earbuds in, but people can hear what you're listening to. That's how much energy is coming at you, baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Welcome to your favorite podcast. You waited all week for it. You kept refreshing until it showed up.
Yeah. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? There they are. My week is complete. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For the next hour, I'm set.
Yeah. Nothing else matters because I got Kane, Greg, and sometimes Pat in my ear, and that's all I'll ever need for the rest of my life. So welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
So we wanted to start a cult. Remember that, Greg?
Yeah.
Do you think we were successful in that?
Sort of.
Okay. Because I think we may need to step up our game cult-wise.
Yeah.
Because I was listening. So listener Anna, she sent me on my Instagram at Kane Holloway a podcast that I should listen to called Twin Flame.
Wait, let me tell you how many messages I got from listeners last week.
Okay.
0.
Guys, message Greg. Okay. Give Greg a message. Send him a picture of your sandwich.
Thinks I'm a grumpy old man.
People are afraid of you.
Nobody wants to send me anything.
Mm-hmm. People are scared of you, and people will openly tell me to tell you things. They'll send me messages because they know I'll be nice to them.
Yeah.
They're afraid that you're gonna get a message and be like, "Oh God, what the fuck is this?" And then this is why people don't message you.
Yeah. It's true.
But Greg, I'm going to send you Twin Flame. Look it up. It's on Wondery. I'm only on episode 1. And this thing is basically this couple is trying to help people who are not doing well in dating. They can't seem to get anywhere in dating, and they want to be in love, and they want to have their person. And there's this concept out there called twin flame, that everyone is born with a twin flame, someone you share the same spark with. And they're out there. Everyone has one.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And so it's your job when you feel that flame to go get that flame. $2,000 a year, this couple will fucking tell you what they'll do is nag you and shame you and guilt you into pursuing people. And then when it doesn't work, you come back to the class. This woman liked this guy so intensely.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is this podcast about this couple, or is this podcast by this couple?
No, this is a podcast about this couple. It's like a documentary about how this couple swindled these people. And what I'm only on episode 1, but the previews that are essentially leading to is how this couple is trying to start a cult. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fuck cult.
Well, here's the thing. That's what I do. This is the same exact thing that I do.
You have a twin flame.
Except I charge $2,500 and it's only for 8 weeks.
Wow. Well, you're not going to make everybody feel bad and then try to have sex with them, are you?
Oh, I break people down.
All right.
My whole thing is just negging the client.
Wow, I get that, and I didn't even have to pay you.
Yeah, exactly. It's no different than being the co-host of this show.
Yeah, or your friend.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I'm really excited. So this woman in episode 1, quick little spoiler alert, but she really liked this guy. She's in her 40s, he's in his 20s, and they just have like a thing together. They're into each other. And then one day he's not so into her, but she's still really into him. And then another day passes and he's really intensely into her, and he's sending her sex, like sort of suggestive pics of himself. And then so it's like, it's hot and cold. This guy is just playing with her emotions, but she thinks it's because she needs to step up her game. So she hears about this twin flame thing on YouTube. This couple seems like they're really cute and adorable together, and they should be, and that you should be listening to them about this twin flame nonsense. So then she pays for the class, and they tell her, you need to just claim him. He's yours. You claim that guy because he's your flame. So she uses that verbiage specifically. She texts him, hey, on your birthday, I claim you. And he's like, all right. So she makes so they get together. They're sitting there. She decides, fuck it, I'm going to make a move. She makes a move. He kisses her back. Then she's like elated until he stops the whole thing and says, it's like kissing my aunt. I can't do this. So she goes back. Yeah. So she goes back to the class to tell him what happened. Like, game's over. This guy just isn't my twin flame. And then they make her, he left something at her place. They say, dude, bring that back to him. Go to his house.
No.
And take that thing back to him. I think it was a drill. Take that drill back to him and then claim him again. So she goes, gives the drill to his brother because he wasn't there, leaves, tells them about that. And then they tell her she was a pussy for not pushing the brother to find out where he was.
Wow.
So then she sends him an email saying, you're my twin flame and you need to, like, we are supposed to be together, yada, yada, all these things that they told her to do.
Oh no.
And then he's like, all right, you need help. Please stop. This is insane. Please do not message me this shit. And then she was like, I think it's over. Tells them that. And then they still somehow convince her to stick it out.
Oh no.
And continue pulling money. And then the preview for the next episode is about how I'm pretty sure they try to lure people in to fuck them.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds better than our podcast. Holy shit. That is better than our podcast. That sounds amazing. Twin flame.
Twin flame.
I heard an ad for it on one of the podcasts I listened to, so I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, check out Twin Flame. First of all, even if these people did have good intentions, I hate the term twin flame. That's absolute nonsense.
Twin flame?
Yeah, I hate that.
I think it's smart. It's good marketing.
It sure is. Yeah, it's absolutely.
Good.
You're not wrong.
I don't have a cool handle for my coaching.
Gregors. Just find your Gregors.
Oh God. Oh,
Can't think of anything worse. Can't think of anything worse than that. The worst.
You need to like tell people, hey, you want to find a me. The reason you're listening to me is because I'm going to find you someone like me. And then everyone's going to be a little nervous about that. But everyone needs a little Greg in their life, I think.
Yeah, but a little.
Just a tiny.
That's how much my wife likes. Just a dose.
Just a tiny little dose of Greg.
In your office and then drop by for dinner.
Yeah, I
I
like movie Greg. He's my favorite Greg.
Oh yeah. We haven't been to a movie in a while. We got to all go to the Doctor Strange.
Oh my God, Multiverse of Madness, yes, and the Batman.
The Batman, I think is going to be. I can wait a week to see the Multiverse of Madness for us to get it together. I won't be able to not go to Batman on the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wherever I am, it'll be a stop what you're doing.
Yeah,
the tickets are probably already sold out.
I got tickets already. I got tickets way in. As soon as I got the alert.
San Diego?
I bought 4 tickets because I didn't know where I was going to be. So I was like, if I'm still in Seattle, I'll see it in Seattle. If I'm still in San Diego, I'll see it in San Diego. So I bought 4 tickets just in case. But I will be in Seattle when it comes out. So I'm seeing it in Seattle, but then I'm going to have to see it again, and then again and again and again. I already know it's going to be great. That's how good those trailers are. That's how I felt about The Dark Knight. That's how I'm
a little nervous. Because I've been sold some movies on trailers.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we're going to be going wrong here. But I also am a big Batman shill. I love it more than anything in the whole world. So
it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I hope it's good.
Yeah, me too.
Tell you what is good, and then we should move on. Severance on Apple. The thing that Ben Stiller just directed about. It's so fucking weird. It's so good. It's so weird. So weird.
Severance.
Okay. Just watch. I won't even talk about what it's about until you guys have seen it. But it's really good. It's one of the Apple does some good shows. Apple has some good stuff. Mythic Quest is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I can hang with the morning show. It's a little over dramatic and stupid, but I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't watched anything other than Ted Lasso. I haven't watched anything on Apple.
Dickinson is really good. Yeah.
Severance by Ben Stiller.
Severance is good. It's really good.
Okay.
It's going to be kind of a cult classic, I think.
Ooh. All right, we got a email in and a voicemail. Not really questions, more of just testimonials about our show and how our show has helped people with not taking bullshit from fuckers. This one says, "Hey dudes, please keep this one anonymous if you decide to share it. Y'all have inspired me yet again. I've decided to stop taking bullshit from professional fuckers and quit my corporate America job in the big city. My blood pressure went a little too high for comfort last week, and I decided I'm not happy anymore. Come to think of it, I was never really happy at this job. Funny remembering how hard I fought to get into this company. My life/happiness is not worth
it. It's like she's reading an email from me about this show.
Hurtful. We're gonna get Greg art soon. My life/happiness is not worth all the bullshit I've been putting up with for the last couple years, and it's only getting worse. I hope you guys enjoy this one as much as I did making it." And she sent an art piece essentially about what the bullshit she's not going to be taking anymore. This is really cool. It kind of looks like a ransom note, but I don't know who was taken.
It's good.
It's cool. Yeah, congratulations, Anonymous. We're really happy that we inspired you to quit your job and not make any money. That's what we want. We want everybody penniless, but happy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. That's why I decided to move to San Diego instead of back to LA.
Yeah, because that's where they do show business, is San Diego.
You know what? I think I hate show business. I think I hate the business of show. I think I like being a comedian, and I can do that a lot better in San Diego. But also, I did some shows at the Improv and Haha, and I did a couple one-nighters and some Don't Tell shows out in LA when I went out there to go apartment hunt. And I was sad the whole time. I was walking around and driving around Los Angeles. I just felt this overwhelming sadness that I'm like, ugh, I don't want to come back here. I just, and then as soon as I crossed into San Diego territory, I was the happiest I'd ever been. And I was like, nah, I'm at 35. I don't want to live where I think I'm supposed to live. I'm going to live where I want to live. And that's why I picked San Diego.
Yeah. All right. That's fair.
Yeah. Come at me, bro. Come on. Fucking come at me, dog.
No, I get it. It's sad going over to Pat's. Picking me up. Going to All
Yeah.
Things Comedy. That's sad.
That's
Super sad.
yeah. Out of all the things I went through in Los Angeles, hanging out with you guys is the saddest part of my time there in the 6 years that I lived there. Not my divorce, not my broken jaw. Kicking it with you motherfuckers. That's the worst part of my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations. I hope you find a job that you love, and that you don't have to take bullshit from people anymore. And you know, good luck and God bless, you know.
So I've been posting cheese boards on my Instagram stories, and people are losing their minds.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What
I
about
posted, like-
Pat? What about your TikTok?
I don't know about video. I don't know. if
Come
I-
on.
I don't know if I have the patience for it. And it's like, you know, for me to assemble the boards on video, I kind of have to have all the stuff there, and I can't really do it at work. Like, it's just too noisy. Like, I'm in a restaurant, you know.
That's why you get a little music thing. You just put some music, overlay the shots.
Uh-huh.
You get a tripod. You just put your phone, just like angle your phone so it's on the board. Put all the shit on there, and then you just sort of have music overlay on top.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Music, that's a good way to handle that. I haven't really considered that.
I mean, maybe you should put some serious punk rock on there. And
Yeah, dude.
cheap.
Dude, yeah. And
There's got to be an audience for that.
The hardcore shit, put it on there, and then just really make really pretty cheese boards.
Dude, that is amazing. Yeah, and then directions. And so you have directions of what cheeses go with what and why this cheese is good and what parts you don't eat, all the shit that you know.
I could do all that in text, I suppose, like overlay it over the video.
Yeah.
You'll have to
We watched The Amazing Race the other night, and they made these people eat cheese that had maggots in it.
Oh, Kasumarzu, yeah. I know it well. I use that. It's like the biggest cheese-related horror story out there. Kasumarzu. It's a Sardinian pecorino that maggots they burrow into the cheese and like lay eggs, and their larva hatches into the eggs, and you eat the cheese, maggots, larva, the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's technically illegal, but it's been ushered in under this like it's like a food it like has a historical relevance, you know. It's like the equivalent of a building for a cheese, you know.
It looks so fucked up. It's a nightmare.
Yeah. An art collective, it's so funny you bring that up. An art collective in New York City just did a line of illegal chips, and they made them after things that are banned in the United States. So there's horse meat flavored chips. There's fugu flavored chips, and there's Kasumarzu flavored chips.
Jesus.
Why?
I mean, they're an art collective. They do a lot of very seriously weird stuff, and for them to make a line of edible products that are based on forbidden flavors is, I mean, it's crazy. I'm surprised they didn't do ortolan flavored chips.
What is that?
Ortolans, it's a French thing. They eat this little songbird, like basically alive, and you drape your head with a napkin to hide your shame while you eat it.
Oh, it was in. They did that in
Succession, didn't they? Didn't they do it? Yeah. They eat an ortolan in Succession.
I missed that episode.
It's when Tom takes Greg out to experience what it's like to be rich.
That's the one.
It's early. It's the first season.
Oh, okay.
And they put the napkins over their heads.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Like the French president in the 90s got in trouble. He ate two, and people were just like, "Oh my god!" Like the audacity.
Yeah, one's enough.
Yeah.
That bird do to you? Jesus Christ. Is that what it's like to be rich? Like when you're rich, do you have to do shit like that? Are you supposed to?
Depends on how rich you are.
Right.
See, that's the other big thing. Billionaires, I'm sure, are the worst people alive, and have killed people for sure.
Yeah,
chasing that unique experience. Yeah. It's why they all want to go to space.
Yeah.
Fuck, I want him to go. I just don't want him to come back.
Yeah, just go to space.
Yeah. See you later.
But also, that's not, like I'm poor. I want to go to space. But I don't want to eat the head off a bird. Can't I just split the difference and go to space with a bird?
If I was going to space, I would fucking call in sick on the day of going to space.
If you were employed to go to space?
Yeah, if I had to go to space.
That's the job you got as astronaut?
Like if somebody got me a ticket.
Oh, I was gonna say you train for it, and then the day it gets, nah.
Nah, I feel like going.
I don't want to go to space.
Imagine that phone call. Hello? Yeah, it's Greg Barrett. I have COVID. Well, that's fine because it's not going to be spread in space. Yeah, I can't get out of bed. You'll be instantly cured the minute that you break out of the atmosphere. No, I'm just going to watch that episode of Succession where Tom eats a bird.
Yeah, I'm not going to space. How do we set it up?
Oh, hey. Hey, guys. We're still in segment 1, but we got more shit for you. We got a voicemail. Pat, play that voicemail.
Oh, oops, sorry, guys.
Yep. Please call in and do that. Please call in and say sorry, guys. It sounded like Steve Agee.
It did kind of, yeah, didn't it?
Yeah, he probably misses the show.
He probably does. He doesn't have enough going on.
Boy, he had such a huge part in Peacemaker.
Oh my God, I know.
It became such a big deal. They killed other people, but they left him alive.
He's the man. He is the man. I also enjoy the fact that our the two different voicemails that we got that were short. One was sexually charged by a female listener with a hey, and then the other one is just some guy who didn't know what he was doing. And it was like, oh, oops, sorry, guys, click.
But the thing is, he had to know what he was doing. You can't get this phone number anywhere else.
No.
And so he wrote the number down, called it,
Mm-hmm.
and then just panicked.
Ooh, yeah, he probably had a question. He probably had some sort of question that there was something eating away at him, and as soon as it clicked to voicemail, he just panicked. Oh, oops, sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I was talking with a listener. We were watching Love is Blind. I was watching Love is Blind Brazil, and then she was also like got me into it. Danielle, she's written in a couple times, and she was talking about how quickly guys on Tinder will just give out their phone number. And I said that happened to me when I was on Hinge and stuff. The girls would also just, we'd get 2 messages in and they'd be like, let's talk on text messages, and give out their phone number, which always made me feel a little off. And then she was like, give them the show phone number next time. So if I start dating again, I'm giving out the show's phone number.
Yeah, I love it.
What's that number, Pat?
That number is 323-379-5544.
Yeah, call up and harass us.
We got another phone. We got another phone message.
Mm-hmm.
We got a second one. It's been a good week.
It has been.
Hey guys, I love the podcast. I have been an avid GGE listener and will still listen to both you and Raina, Kane. Don't worry, love you both. I was just setting up a Hinge date, and I had an idea that I think Kane would be on board with, and Greg, you might also. It's an Ikea date, so you basically maybe bring your own drinks to Ikea, like in a little flask or something, and then you get Swedish meatballs and whatever else they have. I've never eaten there, so I don't know, but I've heard fantastic things. I can't say that with a straight face. I've heard good things about the food, and then you watch each other try to put together like a nightstand, or you have to you both have to put together a table or something. I feel like it would really highlight like patience levels, communication skills, like pressure, like all of that. I feel like it would be a good idea. So I thought of you guys. I'm not going to do it, but I think you should. Okay, bye.
an IKEA date is not a bad date idea.
What the what?
Yeah.
What?
First off, going to IKEA is a great idea for a date. There's so much there.
Yes.
There's food. You walk around in like little faux apartments.
Right. Yeah.
You can play in the kitchen together. You can play in the bedroom together.
Mm-hmm.
You pick out sheets. And at the end, you find a project for both of you to do.
So
one person buys an end table or something. And then you go back to their apartment and you assemble it.
Is it the person whose idea this was has to buy the thing for you two to do?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, look, I don't want to say I hate this idea, but I don't like putting together furniture by myself.
Right.
And I end up usually when I was married, we would go to IKEA, get some stuff to build together, and then I'd end up building it myself. So if that's how the date devolves, where it's just the guy is putting the fucking end table together, that's a terrible date. While you sip your wine and judge him while he gets aggressive with pieces that don't fit together or fucking parts he can't find. I don't like it. I would do it. I'm down to do any date for sure. But I feel like I would hate this one while doing it.
I think it's a good date.
I can't see you participating in it.
I wouldn't put anything together.
That's what I'm talking about. How do you get behind these things when you're not going to be a part of it? I don't get that.
Well, I will be a part of it. I will pick something out. I love furniture.
Uh-huh.
And then I will try to build it. And then the person will be like, I can't watch this. And then they'll put it together for me. That's how I've spent my entire life.
Oh, so you wait for them being fed up with your incompetence, so they just take over?
Yeah.
God,
I just asked too many questions, and she's like, I'm going to finish this. Go in the other room.
That totally negates the date then. You're not even together at that point.
I'm getting my end table built.
So you go on Tinder, you get with a girl, she gets fed up with you, she puts your end table together, and then that's it?
They don't all have to last.
So the
not every date has to go the distance.
So the IKEA date is sort of a one and done type of IKEA date?
I feel like it's a one and done.
Yeah, all right.
I think it's a good date.
I struggle with it, but yeah, at the same time, I'm moving, so maybe I'll participate. Maybe I'll get on Hinge specifically just to do this, to have a fucking cupboard building partner.
What about a you help me move date?
Oh, great idea. Holy shit. I only match with girls who own trucks.
Yeah.
You got a pickup truck? I go on Farmers Only. Hey, girl. You got a truck? Because I got a couch, and I need it in my place so we can make out on it. Bing, bang, boom. The moving IKEA date.
Yeah. I like it.
I dig it.
This is the theme song for What Does This Mean song. The theme song for What Does This Mean song. We'll read a self-help quote, and they're definitely not memes. Memes are something completely different than quotes. Quotes are supposed to help you through all the bullshit in your life. And memes are like that poster of that cat hanging from a tree. And it says, hang in there, baby, or Mondays, am I right? Mondays, am I right? So if you can think of a different title, then we'll probably change it.
What does this meme? Yes.
This is a segment that everybody waits for. It's finally here.
It's here.
Every time we get here. I don't think I have any memes this week.
Oh my God. I got one.
Do you?
I do. Let's start off with one from a listener, because listeners, man, they come heavy with the memes some weeks. This one's from Joe Coraldo. It's a picture he took of an ashtray that says broken crayons still color.
That's pretty good.
What is happening today? You are
I like
positive, Greg.
I like that. I like crayons.
Yeah,
I love
of course.
crayons. But just because it's broken doesn't mean it can't color. That's a great way to think about people.
Yeah.
Just because they're broken doesn't mean they can't color.
Hey man, that's nothing.
Super
Nothing more true. Nothing is said that's been more true than that. Joe didn't like it because he took a picture of him flipping off the meme. He really hates it.
Amazing that I love it.
Yeah, Joe, you're a little too negative today, my friend. Joe, Joe, maybe you need to look inward because you might be a broken crayon, Joe.
Yeah.
You might be a broken old crayon.
Yeah, you're an old burnt sienna.
You really are just a dirty old burnt sienna crayon, broken at the tip. You got a little nub. And just realize you can still color, Joe. Hey, Joe, listen as I speak softly to you, Joe. You can still color. Mwah.
Perfect. We just lost a listener.
Okay. Amanda McBurney sent one that says, okay, the sandwich thing. Oh, this is on sandwiches.
Yeah. If you want to do Moosty is the other. What does this mean?
Okay, this one. Oh, this is just great. Moosty V sent one that says, you have to be able to fall in love before you can be in love. Clayton Eckhart.
The dumbest.
Holy shit.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Clayton's probably a better person than I am.
Oh, that's okay. Sure. Maybe.
And I like to see the positive in everybody.
Oh, okay.
But he is a dolt.
I'm going to say that he is maybe 70% good person, 30% not good person. Who signed? I mean, I know that it's the heavily produced television show, but who the fuck kicks a girl off a date, a group date, for not wanting to share her innermost personal thoughts
with a fake therapist?
With a fake therapist on national television when she already is apprehensive about real therapy in the real world to begin with.
Yeah.
He sends her home just because she doesn't want to tell this actress what happened to her in her childhood. That's 30% bad person.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
You fucking Flintstone-headed dummy. The fucking... He's got a Flintstone head. He's got Fred Flintstone head.
A total Flintstone head. Right now, I just imagine him wearing a tiger skin.
Absolutely. Oh, for sure. He is constantly locked out of his own house.
Oh, no.
His fucking dog locks him out on accident constantly. Stupid, can't remember his fucking keys.
Yeah, he is Simple Simon met a pieman. The conversations he has with those women, they're so simple.
They are.
And so dull.
Completely. I don't think he has the depth. That's the problem. Is that, yes, he's super nice. Is he a better person than you? No. Just because he's nice does not make a person good. Okay? He's a fucking he has nothing to say back. These women pour their fucking heart and soul onto this essentially blank canvas. And you know, I hate to beat up on white guys, but a fucking white privileged, hunky looking dipshit like this guy, who probably didn't experience a whole lot of turmoil in his life, is sitting there hearing about some real bad hardships from these women of different races and the things they have to go through in their childhood or just being women out in the world. And he's like, oh, hey, thanks for sharing that. Shut the fuck up. Read a book or something. Don't be on this show. There's a reason you didn't get as much airtime.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't even picked when he was on The Bachelorette. He was like eight. He got out like eighth.
He goes to Vienna and he takes her to the most famous kissing painting, and he's like, we got to recreate it. But then they don't even recreate it right. She's being kissed on the cheek from behind in the painting, and he just fucking makes out with her in this weird silhouette. I'm like, you're not even doing it right. Fucking idiot.
No.
God, Clayton. I can't wait for him to have sex with everybody and then get upset.
Oh, no.
Supposed to be an amazing ending to this, apparently.
I can't wait. Okay. I got one here that says, when you give joy to other people, you get more joy in return. You should give a good thought to happiness that you can give out. Eleanor.
I gave joy to a whole bunch of people at a comedy club last week. I didn't get that much back.
You didn't?
I mean, I got back what they gave me, but it's not something I can walk around with.
No, you're not taking that with you to.
I did get some girls brought Cadbury eggs.
Oh.
And sent them backstage. And one girl flew out from Peoria. Yeah.
That's great.
Pretty great because of the club. I was only there with a week's notice.
Oh, that's cool.
Good. Yeah, it was pretty good. There were some good shows.
Any listeners of the show?
I didn't meet any, but that doesn't mean they weren't there.
Ooh.
They're not too there's no masks in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
There's no masking at all.
Mm-hmm.
I wore mine.
Did you like wear it under your chin during your set?
I just didn't want to get any Republican on me.
Well, how about this? We'll take this with us. This is on the sandwich thing. Amanda McBurney sent one that says, okay, the sandwich thing. No one has mentioned that when you cut down the middle, if you're sharing, each person gets a little top and a little bottom crust. What if you don't like the top crust? Then it's fair. And even if you're eating it on your own, I don't love the top, so I'd be all PO'd with that corner that gives me all the top for a whole half. Eat that, Greg. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. She's saying I'm right, you're wrong.
First off, I don't get it.
I don't.
And I don't care to get it. It was long. It was rambly.
It was.
You just gave a speech about sandwiches, and I don't care for it.
You know, here's the other problem, and I know because Amanda's on my side, and she's one of like 3 people that come to my side. So I want to, when my soldiers come to my aid, I want to give them as much joy as they're giving me, right? That old Eleanor Roosevelt quote we just said. But this made no sense. I got lost in the middle of it. Cut down the middle. It feels like she was coming after me at first. You get the top and the bottom crust. You're cutting it in the middle. I don't understand. You get top of the bottom no matter how you cut it. Amanda, you really fucked me up. You really fucked me up.
Well, the crust goes all the way along all the sides. I don't understand.
Yeah, you get top and bottom no matter what. God damn it, Amanda. All right. Well, that's the end of that.
I got one here. I was actually catching up on some reading, and I found this on a bookmark that was in one of the books on my shelf. No road is long with good company.
Aww.
That's good.
I like it.
Yeah.
And this one is not good.
Oh.
Sometimes you can't let go of what's making you sad because it was the only thing that made you happy.
Oh, doubled back on me.
It really did.
Boo.
Boo. Caroline sent me a picture of a diagonally cut sandwich versus a middle cut sandwich. She says, and the image says, somehow with corner to corner cut, you get more sandwich. Even
It
though
does seem that way. They
right.
seem bigger when you cut them corner to corner.
And then she says, in case someone hasn't sent this to you yet. And I said, I have gotten this and it's bad science. And she says, there's just something about a diagonally cut sandwich that hits different. And I said, that's worrying behavior, Caroline. Basically calling her crazy for liking it like that. Middle cut hits me just right. And she says, I think deep down you actually agree, but you're in too deep now and you just don't want to admit that Greg is right, LMAO. And I said, no way, I stand by my middle way forever.
It's funny when a listener really gets it. You know, it's funny. It's like the listener knows more about the show than we do.
Someone sent me another picture of their sandwich cut diagonally, and they said, only way to do it. And I said, this is the worst picture I've ever received. I'd rather get a dick pic from my dad.
We got a submission to our Discord from Nora Day. It says here, WikiHow gives awesome advice. And it says, how to get through tough times. Gaslight yourself. Tell yourself it's making you stronger and it's just the universe testing you.
Like gaslight yourself. Yeah. That's all of self-help.
It really is. Gaslight yourself.
Tell yourself something different than it really is. Be positive.
Be positive, even when you don't feel it, even when you want to just hide away. Be positive.
Yeah. Be positive.
And then we got another submission to our Discord from Daria. So I'm a few eps behind trying to catch up, but I have to say that if the Cookie Monster is as passionate about eating cat emoji as he is about eating cookies, I'd have to say that I'd give him a go.
No. Daria, no, you do not want to do that.
Well, if he does it the same way as he eats cookies, his enthusiasm is one thing, his style's another.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yes.
Seriously mess with your clit.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. It'll just be an absolute mess down there, and I don't feel good about it.
Look,
tickling in the wrong places.
Tongue is glued to the inside of his mouth. So you're getting nothing.
And he never touches that glass of milk sitting on the table next to him. He never touches it. So the man doesn't even know anything about moisture. Okay. So I would not even mess around with it. Absolutely not. The only Muppet that might be skilled is probably Kermit. I feel like Miss Piggy demands a lot in the bedroom. And so I think Kermit has to come correct.
I'm just gonna let that hang there.
Why the fuck would you do that to me? You have all these opinions about Cookie Monster. I try to bring up my green buddy Kermit the Frog, and you have nothing to say?
Nothing. I got nothing.
This is upsetting. On our Gmail, dtbffpodcast@gmail.com, Amanda Rodriguez emailed us. Subject heading, Winnie the Poohing it. She says, if Greg could never say, bring your cookie again, that would be great. I feel unclean.
Sadly, you just made that our new pillow.
The Cookie
Get
Monster.
your cookie pillows.
Bring your cookie. Oh,
I don't even remember saying that. I mean, I do, but it left me the moment I said it.
And all the amount of shit that little Squirt said, the problem she had is you saying, bring your cookie. I told the girl who wrote in that she should join him and bring her coochie out. I used the word coochie. And she's like, that's fine. Hey, if you guys want to check us out live, see us at comedy shows or out and about at the grocery store, you can get Greg's full address on my Instagram at Kane Holloway. And you can also go to kaneholloway.com for any live show dates. And I will be in all over the place. So I got a bunch of shows coming out. Check it out, kaneholloway.com.
I will be in Milwaukee March 3rd through the 5th, and in Royal Oak, Michigan, the 10th through the 12th.
Ooh.
Yeah. Some serious touring. So come out to those shows.
Hell yeah.
And if you do, shout out, don't take bullshit from fuckers during the show.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'll have you removed. I'll have you kicked out.
You're not allowed to heckle.
It's not.
Okay. So we were asking our listeners, hey, what do you think our listeners should be called? You're the listener. What do you think you should be called as far as the cult is concerned? We don't know what to call you guys to open the show. How do we reference you guys? If you are come to a live show, how do you identify yourself other than shouting, don't take bullshit from fuckers, and then being dragged out of the comedy club?
Right.
So Pat asked, regarding the latest episode from the beginning of the podcast, we have struggled with what to call our fans. Any suggestions out there? And Club Sandwich said, this will be challenging. Maybe something that plays on BFFs or beef.
That is challenging.
That is very challenging. Should we call them beefers? Our listeners are beefers? Beefing? No. Okay. All right. Club Sandwich, no go. Geekiana said, I think it's hard because the show is a lot about what we're not. We're not fuckers or bullshitters. I'm trying to come up with something around bullshit detectors. Ooh. Bull detectors?
I don't know.
No? Radars? Fucker radar detecting something in that area?
No.
Okay. Moving on. Kikiana, no go. Boo. Triptrition. Why not the defensive line? Because we always be blocking. Oh, yeah. So they're our defensive line? They're their defensive line?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I'm sorry, I was napping.
Okay, so no to that. Triptrition. Boo. Okay. Fezzev says, how about knobs? For no bullshit. You bunch of knobs.
Knobs.
Knobs is on the table. Okay. Club Sandwich comes back again with, I like the sound of being abs. Always be blocking.
Yeah.
These knobs got abs.
Right now, I'm still really for the listener.
These are all from the listener. Club Sandwich again. How about some ironic Greek alphabet choice because of the Sigma male nonsense? Oh, yeah, maybe we could refer to all of our listeners as Sigmas.
Gross.
Gross. Hate it. Okay. Let's see here. Darius says we are collectively known simply as the listener.
The listener.
The listener. Raven. How do they pronounce it?
It's Nick's. You can just say
Nick's. That's right. Okay. Nick's has he's got a whole list. You ready? I'm gonna fire him off.
They.
Oh, Nick's has a whole list that they put in the Discord. We got here the don'ts.
Okay.
The deets.
Okay.
The EAs from Enough Already.
Enough already.
The Enough Alreadys. The blueberries. Oh, from the Pouch and Hammers Special Dust.
Oh, wow. Amazing. That's deep.
Our listeners are Nut Dust.
Dust it up with some blueberry.
Nick's is a knob. The Cult. Disappointed this didn't come to fruition, frankly, as I was ready to sell all my worldly possessions, buy a plane ticket, and move into the DTBFF commune. And then Monica says it's too bad that Gary John Bishop already has Unfuck Nation, because they could have been the Unfuck Nation.
I don't like his book.
Gary John Bishop, you don't like his book?
No. Unfuck yourself.
Oh, that thing? Yeah. Well, the front runner is Knobs or Blueberry Nut Dust.
Let's keep working on it. Let's keep working on it.
Okay.
I snuck one in there too, but I know you guys are gonna hate it.
Yay.
The DTBFF BFFs.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
That's too familiar. It feels like someone hugged me that I don't like.
I'd rather just call them popsicles.
Yeah. I'd rather just stop doing the show if that's the case. Are you guys ready for a Reddit remix? Because I'm ready, you're ready, he's ready, Sal's ready. Let's get it. Reddit remix. I am unsure how to approach my friend who I have a major crush on after acting out drunkenly. Oh boy. I'm so embarrassed, but I don't want to throw away a friendship even if my feelings aren't reciprocated. I have a good friend I met through work a few years ago, lots of dinners and drinking together, but no moves made, and I have no particular reason to think he likes me beyond a buddy. I, however, could see myself with him seriously. We were drinking together at my apartment last night, just eating wings and watching TV. We got tipsy and started sharing funny sex stories, but honestly, it hurts to hear him talking about enjoying himself with other women, which is immature, I know. So I kept drinking to numb it out and keep having a good time. The subject turned to queefing, and I told him about...
As it always does.
Constantly.
I can't tell you how many times the subject has just turned to queefing.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about sex.
But just queefing comes up.
It always gets to queefing. Okay. So I told him about how I get worried doing group yoga because downward dog makes me queef. I don't know what possessed me, but I decided to demonstrate I did a big sloping downward dog, let the air rush in, and let go the biggest queef I have ever done in my life. Like a squelchy, humid foghorn.
Oh, no.
That is intensely descriptive. I was straight trash at this point, but I still immediately felt hugely embarrassed and clearly took the joke too far. He just looked at me dead-eyed and immediately called an Uber and left. Oh, shit.
Ah,
Damn.
No.
Come on, you can't take a queef on the chin? Now I'm hungover and too embarrassed for words. How do I even apologize for being so weird and gross?
I think we're beyond apologies.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah.
He's never, first off, he's never going to forget that for the rest of his life.
No.
He's never going to forget that.
No. Yep. And he's told everyone. Sorry to say, he's told so many people you did that. Oh, man.
She just got down on the floor and queefed.
I'm going to tell people I don't even know. This girl queefed on this guy.
What would possess you to, like, people talk about farting, but you then don't go, hey, check it out.
No, never. Yeah, especially not someone you have an intense crush on. The last thing you want to do is show them how you queef. A farting noise from anywhere is an embarrassing moment. If you squeak on your chair a little too aggressively, you have to then say out loud to someone you have a crush on, it was the chair. You have to immediately take the blame, put the blame on something else, so you don't look like you just farted in front of somebody you want to have sex with. And she just got down on all fours and went. Oh, oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He was like, anyway, it's getting late. Yeah, I don't know what you go from here. I think what do you think? What do you think she should do?
I mean, the apologizing, in reality, what she did was gross, but it wasn't wrong.
No.
She didn't do something wrong.
No.
Necessarily. I
No,
mean,
not at all.
did she turn him off? Probably.
Yeah.
He probably wasn't going there in the first place.
Sure.
Help?
No.
Yeah. I think I would just move on to a new guy.
Also, yeah, you know what? As embarrassing as it is, just, if you're ever in a situation where someone's like, why is it so weird around you and Jason? She'd be like, oh, I queefed in front of him. You just own it.
Yeah.
I queefed in front of him and he got turned off. And so now I'm broadening my horizons.
Oh my God.
I love that he left immediately afterwards too.
The whole time he was sitting there going, no, don't do this. Please don't. Oh, fuck.
Here, check it out. You know what? I know what a queef sounds like, so we're cool. No, really. You got to hear my queefs. Oh, girl, come on.
And maybe if it had been like a little one,
Yeah.
like, but that it was like massive.
Also, the little one is somehow worse. I don't know why, but a little one that just kind of sneaks out that you have no control over feels like there's something else going on in there. So I don't know. It's all a bad idea. It's all just a bad idea. But I think, moving on, and then also owning your queef. Own your queef, girls. If you learn anything from this show, own your queefs.
It's just air.
It's just air. Also, what kind of a punk bitch just bounces in after a queef? You can't kick it for another 20 minutes? You just immediately leave? You're the weird one. How about that? fella. Just sit in a queefog for a minute.
Oh my God. All right. That's the end of the show.
What?
That's the end of the show.
Come on.
Thank you for listening. Come see us live.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram. It's Gregors, Kane Holloway, DTBFF producer Pat.
Yes, you can also check us out if you want to support us with bonus episodes. If you want to throw in $1 and see our beautiful faces, talk to each other, you can go to patreon.com/DTBFF podcast and subscribe to the Patreon. We would love it. And if you are at all interested in, again, seeing us live, GregoryBarrett.com. Are your shows up there on GregoryBarrett.com, Greg?
No, because I find people don't use a website really to follow you with that kind of stuff. It's usually
gotcha.
better to put it up on, I mean, they will a little bit, but I think that it's best to put it up on Instagram.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We always update upcoming shows on our Instagram at Kane Holloway. So it's Gregors. And so check us out there. And you can also write into the show at dtbffpodcast@gmail.com or on Instagram, dtbff podcast. And you can call in the show. Pat, what's that number?
That number is 323-379-5544.
Don't take bullshit from fuckers.
Fuck 'em.
Hey there, if you like the show, you can find bonus episodes and more at our Patreon at patreon.com/DTBFF podcast. And then rate the show 5 stars on iTunes because it's the right thing to do. All music by the Rating Monarchs, produced by Patrick Kelly.